look at. It's very short for Rapture. And the only thing I want to talk about is the meter. And again, that's just the measures, how we count each measure. Click again. If you look at this main idea that we had in the beginning, that's what's up there on the screen. And if you look, every single measure is a different meter. We have a measure of 7/4, and a measure of 8/4, and a 5/4 plus 3/8, and a 6/4. Go ahead and click. I just want to talk through each one of these. One more time. All right. So, kind of what's happening. Where are my notes? Click one more time for me. What I want to do is look at this in terms of eighth notes. So, of course, there in the first bar, there are 7 quarter notes, right? And there are how many eighth notes per quarter note? 2. All right. So if we multiply 7 times 2, we're going to get a total of 14 eighth notes in the first measure. Now let's look at the second measure. There's an 8/4 bar. Again, how many eighth notes per quarter note? 2. So we multiply 8 times 2, and we get 16 eighth notes in the second measure. Now let's just look at the next part. Look at the 5/4 first. First, we're going to look at that. There are 5 quarter notes, which means there are going to be 10 eighth notes. And then we just add in those extra 3 that are kind of tagged on at the end there. So that's how that works. There's a total of 13 eighth notes in that measure. And the last one, there's going to be 12, because 6 times 2 is 12. Go ahead and click, and then it'll show it for us. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just the total is 14 plus 16 plus 10 plus 3 plus 12 eighth notes gives us a total of 55 eighth notes for that entire thing. Now, the interesting thing about this is knowing how many total eighth notes there are in this phrase allows you to take a motif and run through this phrase. You can, because let's take 55. What can we divide 55 by? We can divide it by 11. And 5, that's about it, right? So what I actually did is, Hannah, could you play your 5-note thing, the bono? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even though the rest of the band, or the group, is kind of changing meters all the time, Hannah is playing this steady rhythmic thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that really divides all this up equally. She plays it 11 times, because 11 times 5 is 55. And so even though we're kind of ambling in and out of meters, she has a very steady pulse, and it's just kind of this fun stuff you can do once you really start to dissect the counting and the mathematics of the meter. And go ahead and click one more time. That's just the flute line which she's playing. You can see it's that 5-note motif that she just played over and over 11 times, regardless of the meter. Next. Well, here we go. All right, so this has been just an awesome experience. I thought I'd been off a little more than I could chew with this presentation originally, but it was just something like the idea of playing with this many people, and just writing music and being able to share it with you guys. I didn't really worry too much about all that it would entail, and because I kind of locked myself into it. I'm really glad that I did, because everything worked out really well. And I think that's what this class is about. It's about setting high standards and meeting them. And I'm just so glad to see you guys here. So glad you could share this with me. So glad we could share it with you. I'm just beyond grateful for everyone here taking their time to come rehearse with us, to learn the music, to ask questions, to practice parts. Just all the help that each person has given me, all these suggestions, all my mentorship from Dr. Rogers, from Mr. Atkins, and from everybody. I'm just so glad that I had this opportunity. And what we're going to do now, I'm quite over my time limit, is I just want to, we're going to take a 5-minute break, intermission. What's going to happen? Not intermission, just a break. Musicians head off stage, and then everyone, I thank you for being here, for taking time out of your evening. I know it's a school night, but I'll let you guys take this 5 minutes if you need to leave. totally understand. That's what this is for. If you'd like to stay, all that's going to be happening is just a question and answer session between me and the panel. And they will kind of do an assessment of my final project. And with that,